What's up, everybody? I'm here at Disneyland Resort in California. I'm going to be hitting up Disney California Adventure today. I'm going to be doing a full walkthrough and a guide and an attractions guide to everything there is to know about this park and what it has to offer. So, California Adventure opens at 8 a.m. and it closes at 10 p.m. The gates to the park will open at 7:30, but the official park isn't open until 8, so the rides usually aren't going until around 8 or a little before. But some of the shops and like Starbucks and some of the churro trucks will start opening up, before 8. So this is the main entrance, all decked out for Memorial Day, USA gear. Right off the bat, very similar to like Hollywood Studios. You got that old like 1930s vibe. Little makeshift gas station, some souvenirs. So next to the Oswald's little shop is like the first aid center and guest services, stuff like that. So if you have ticket issues, right over there. So you got the old Hollywood vibe here. Buena Vista Street. And this whole section is like similar to Main Street USA, just a bunch of fluid shops. Kind of goes from store to store, and same on this side. You got a little food stand, you got your lockers, restrooms, and then, little candy shop in here, and then Starbucks. So this is the main entertainment area. You got like your character meet and greets are here. And this is Carthay Circle. So Carthay Circle is the main icon, of this park. And this is actually a full-service sit-down restaurant. You need reservations generally too, so we can go check the menu. Goofster. Starbucks. So this is the Starbucks. And then as you go in here, there's just the ice cream area, which is not currently open. Opens at noon. So you can get some different sundaes and things like that. And this is like the candy store on Main Street, the Buena Vista Street. And then you got your gift shops. Similar to like the Emporium or something like that. Okay, so from the main hub, if you go straight back, you'll go to Marvel, Avengers Campus, you'll go to Cars Land, and you can go straight back to Pixar Pier. If you go left, you go to Hollywood Land. And then if you go right, you go to Grizzly Peak. So our first quick service, Smoke Jumpers Grill. It's a counter service. So they have some seating out here. So mainly burgers, you got a barbecue sandwich, you got a salad, stuff like that here. And over here, right next to Soarin', little gift shop. I love the vibe of this gift shop. Northern California kind of log cabin, Yosemite Park kind of vibe. And there's Soarin'. So Soarin' is like a movie kind of ride where the seats kind of move a little bit with the movie. Feels like you're flying. So Soarin' is a kid-friendly ride. You got to be 40 inches or taller to ride, but it's definitely a cool little ride. It's kind of like a movie vibe. This is one of the more popular attractions. As soon as you come in, it's one of the first things in Grizzly Peak. I definitely like the Grizzly Peak vibe. It's a smaller little land, but it's got a cool little vibe, like the tall pine trees, and it looks like you're in like Yosemite and stuff like that. It's got a couple cool rides. Grizzly Peak, it's got Soarin' in this area, and then there's a kids playground area that they do a really good job decorating during Halloween and Christmas time. So if you come during those, prime times, you definitely want to check out the Redwood Creek. Another cool feature about the California Adventure Park is you can literally have access to the Grand Californian Hotel right here in Grizzly Peak, which is pretty cool. We did that last December. So here's one of the rides. It's a rafting ride, and it's supposed to like represent Yosemite. Grizzly Peak. It's very similar to like Cali River Rapids. So here's Redwood Creek. So Redwood Creek Trail is a little sort of play area, break area, all ages. It opens at noon, and there's like obstacle courses and stuff like that. And during the holidays, again, they do like big things here. So it's a pretty cool thing to check out if you have little kids and you need a break and need them to just run around or something like that. It's pretty cool. So as you leave the Grizzly Peak area, the vibe changes a little bit. I guess this is supposed to represent a little bit of like San Francisco because of the Pacific Wharf. and then it goes into Pixar Pier. Come out to like another little hub. You got Pacific Wharf, which is just restaurants and little shops. If you go back this way, you go back to the main Carthay Circle center hub. And then there's 2 ways to go for Pixar Pier. And right at the edge of Pixar Pier is the Little Mermaid ride, which is an all-ages slow ride, similar to the one in Florida. We can go this way or across the bridge. I think we're gonna go across the bridge. So Lamplight Lounge is a sit-down restaurant, and they have views up top here and below, like overlooking the water and the Ferris wheel. A little gift shop here. So Incredicoaster is a pretty good roller coaster. It actually goes up and down. It's a 48-inch height requirement. It's also available in Lightning Lane and Disney Genie Plus. The Critter Carousel is in any age, any height, little carousel, right next to Incredicoaster. So one of the main attractions here on Pixar Pier is Midway Mania. It has a sister ride in Disney's Hollywood Studios. It is the exact same thing. It's a very good ride, very popular. It's all ages. It is a part of the Lightning Lane program that they have. So you can actually choose to go on this, or you can buy the Disney Genie Plus pass for the day, and this ride qualifies for that.
1 potato, 2 potatoes, 3 potatoes, 4, 5 potatoes, 6 potatoes, you're gonna score! Hey, partners! Welcome to the Partners Game! Who's ready? Watch those pies! So many.
So as you head straight from Carthay Circle hub, this is like the main neck, and up here to the left first is Avengers Campus. Then you can see the sign for Cars Land, that's there. Then if you keep walking back, you got Pacific Wharf, and then you'll go all the way back to Pixar Pier, and the Wine Country Trattoria is right over here as well. What's cool about this area is it actually has a real vineyard, and they use that stuff for the Wine Country Trattoria. So over here is Avengers Campus. All right, so now I'm gonna hook a left here off of the main neck that goes back to Pixar Pier and check out Disney California Adventure's newest land, Adventure Campus.
Hi, welcome to Avengers Campus. Watch this!
So the other ride in Avengers Campus is Web Slingers. It's a newer ride. It is similar to like Midway Mania, where you have a vehicle that moves and there's a screen and you wear 3D glasses and you shoot stuff. So this ride is an any ages ride. So it's one of the newer ones, more popular ones here. So if you're going to do this, you want to either do Lightning Lane or come early or in off times.
I'm glad to see you guys.
Let's go check out Web Slingers. It's the main shop here in Avengers Campus. can actually get special gun, little web shooter things for the actual ride. They're not cheap, but if you're really a hardcore. So here's a little courtyard area. I think they have character meet and greets here. They do. And also in this little courtyard, they have character meet and greets as well. There's Thor and a couple other guys. Here's some more Avengers merch. So in Avengers Campus, you got two areas to get food. The shawarma place, which has 2 items, and then you got the test kitchen right here, which has got more food options. It's a quick service. It's also got some really cool drink options. Yeah, check out Test Kitchen. So here's a menu. You can like scroll with it. It's like an iPad. Yeah, you can like move it, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Oh boy, it's a big one. I'll take one of the big ones. I got the big one.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get
I got a pretzel, guys. If you go into that room, that's
So at the edge of Hollywood Boulevard land is the Guardians of the Galaxy, which was the beginning of Avengers Campus coming in from the backside. So Guardians of the Galaxy is the old Tower of Terror ride. So if you don't like that up and down kind of vibe, that's probably not for you. But it is a pretty cool ride. It's been totally revamped for Guardians of the Galaxy. So one of the coolest lands of all of Disney theme parks is Cars Land here in DCA, Disney California Adventure. And off the main straightaway from Carthay Circle, it's the second themed land to the left. The first is Avengers Campus, and then Cars Land. And as soon as you walk in, you got Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. It's a little bit of a spinny kind of ride. It's kind of like a kid's ride, but it does spin a little. It's a 32-inch height requirement for this ride as well. And over here we got a little grab and go. You just get water and little snacks and things like that. Sarge's Surplus, little toy shop. Cars Land, right? Little model. So as you walk down a little bit, you have like a really cool area, awesome theming, the Cozy Cone Motel, and usually they have the characters over here. So as you can see, you got Lightning McQueen, and then you have all these little cone things, and they're actually little restaurants. Basically, you just counter service. You just go. They have like churros, ice cream. They have like soups and stuff like that over there. And then you have Flo's 8 Cafe, and this is more seating for Flo's. So really cool theming. Chili con queso is good. It's like in a little cone. So that's the chili. Is that any good? And another reason I say this land is one of the coolest themed in all of Disney parks is during Halloween time and Christmas time. This Cars Land is done up right. It's awesome. And I have a couple videos where we came during those themed times, and this place is rocking. It's really awesome. They do all sorts of little details for Halloween and Christmas. So if you can, you definitely want to check this place out during those times of the year. This is inside the little motel lobby. This is usually a little store, but it's currently closed. And then over here you have Luigi's Tires little ride, and this you have to be 32 inches to ride. And Radiator Springs Racers is over here around the corner. Here's a little shop, Ramon's Body Art. I think they have like pins and stuff in there. And there's Radiator Springs Racers back here in the corner. Currently closed. They're doing some renovations or something.
Why do I need to be fast?
You need to look fast. Ka-chow! Ramon!
Another must-do in DCA is go back to Cars Land at night. It is amazing, all lit up. And by Luigi's Cars Ride, there is a little cut through to Marvel's Avengers Land. So we're gonna go check out the Pacific Wharf. Here's a little tip. If you stand where this little marker is on this bridge, supposedly feels like a 2.0 earthquake. It's supposed to shake. Yeah, so you can feel it. It's right where this lamppost is, right in the middle of the bridge. So one of my favorite spots to eat lunch here is the Cafe Bakery, which is actually a Boudin bakery. They have the bread bowls. Boudin, that famous bakery up in San Francisco for its sourdough. They got some really good soup there. And there's also a Mexican counter service restaurant here. And you got some beer areas. You got all sorts of craft beer over there. You got margaritas, and then you got a counter service Chinese restaurant, and then Ghirardelli's chocolate factory. They also do a little bakery tour. So they even got Mickey-shaped sourdough. Then after you get your boudin, you can go do the little bakery tour completely free. You just walk right through. Pretty cool. It's something that a lot of people miss when they come.
Secret, nobody knows there's tables in here.
All these secrets, little tables in here.
Come on, thank you.
It's Nicole's secret. This is Ghirardelli's. And there's also a little shortcut to Cars Land, or you can go right back to the main drag here. So behind me is the man, the myth, the legend, Mickey Mouse, and also Hollywoodland, which is to the left when you enter Carthay Circle main hub. And Hollywoodland comes down here and it curves back around towards Avengers Campus. And also down this way, you have Hollywood Studios, not the one in Florida, of course, but a little section off of Hollywoodland Boulevard, and it's got Monsters Inc. ride, and there's a little stage area there, so they usually put on like little shows and things throughout the day.
I mean, pretty artsy.
The Gone Hollywood shop, Disney merch. So the Disney Junior show is located in Hollywoodland Boulevard, and it's right behind me. They have a couple younger kid kind of shows, Disney Junior kind of age, and I think there's 6 shows beginning at 10:15 a.m. and each one's like 25 minutes or so. Award wieners. They got some good hot dogs, some french fries, your basic like fried kind of stuff. Little quick service here in Hollywoodland. And another food area, Schmoozies, which has like little smoothies and things. If you want that.
Actually, not
So now we're gonna go check out Animation Academy. They got a bunch of interactive things there, especially good for kids or if you're trying to get out of the sun. So Turtle Taco Crush is in here as well. There's a couple other little things they have. Animation Academy, you can meet some of the princesses right there, and then Sorcerer's Workshop.
Wait, look at this one.
Play with these things too. It's like interactive kind of thing. So there's just like interactive little things where you can do personalities, and then there's a little show here. There's the lineup for the Animation Academy. It's right here. We've actually never done the Animation Academy, so we're going to be drawing Pluto.
And it's going to be about the size, let's see about the size of a tennis ball or a baseball, likely here. So again, there's one portion. I am going to have in the stretch out this here right towards the bottom. There we go.
Well, thanks for joining us at the Animation Academy. The door's on your left.
Got lots of art here as soon as you get out of the
I wanted to show you.
Sorcerer's Workshop area. So back here to the left of Hollywoodland, you have the Hollywood Studios, which is where the Monsters Inc. ride is. So we're gonna go check that out.
That's like the park in Florida.
Yeah, there's a little stage here, so they usually have little events here. Little counter service restaurant. So Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue is an all ages ride. It's just a little slow moving dark ride.
Oh, goodness,
It's with me with its giant fork tongue.
So in the back corner of Paradise Pier, I didn't get to this before, you have a couple different rides. You have like a couple spinny rides, Zephyr and the Silly Symphony spinning seats, and then there's like a jellyfish thing that goes up and down. This place has really good corn dogs. It's, again, back in the right corner of Paradise Pier. So there's your up and down jellyfish ride. Here is Goofy's Fly School. So Goofy's Fly School is like a little roller coaster. It is 42 inches minimum height to ride. There's also a quick service counter restaurant back here, the Paradise Grill. It's pretty good if you're looking for something that's a little bit more quiet. You know, this area doesn't get as much traction, this back corner. But yeah, you got some rides. Then there's also the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel over here is, it's got a spinning option or a non-spinning option. So if you want to get the view, but not necessarily all the thrills with the spinning, you have that option as well. You can get some drinks here, Bayside Brews, Golden Roads, Carl Strauss, usual California brews. You also have Boardwalk Pizza Pasta, and like I said, the Garden Grill is over here. So the emotional whirl is just similar to Dumbo, nothing too spectacular, so little kid kind of ride, but it's back this way.
Oh, sure it's fun. It's like,
So the Pixar Pal Around is the iconic Ferris wheel here in Pixar Pier, Disney California Adventure, and there's two options. There's a spinny option, like you can see here, where the carts like spin, and then there's the non-spinning. So there's two separate lines, and it's pretty cool. You can see a lot of Anaheim and Disneyland, and obviously DCA. So it's a pretty cool experience. And also back this way, you have some like carnival kind of games, kind of like a boardwalk kind of thing.
Disney presents.
All right, guys, so we did the walkthrough of Disney California Adventure. We showed you all the different events, attractions, all the different rides and places you can eat here. So I hope you guys found this video informative. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. See you.